Alright, welcome back, new viewers and gamers. Time for some more Gimmighoul raids while they're still up and running. So let us begin, but before we truly begin, please, if you enjoy these videos and you like the content that I give, leave a follow if you're on Twitch, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Or if you truly like these things, subscribe if you're on Twitch. It really helps out the community, and for the outside of the Twitch subscriber stuff, it's for free. Plus, videos once again sponsored by W. Hit one of the descriptions and hit the description below. Use the code GIVEN to get yourself a 10% discount on your W energy drink order. Thank you for listening in, and let us enjoy these Gimmighoul raids. Also, hello Cloud, how you doing today? Care to enjoy, lost on thought again. Care to join me in these wonderful raids? Oh no, he got hit by a dark type move. Actually, fun fact. The ability Rattled is based around psychic type weaknesses, which it's not a theory, but psychic type weaknesses are based around the three main fears. The fear of the dark, the fear of ghosts, and the fear of bugs. That always makes me wonder. You know what? I can't believe it. This might be our earliest question of the day ever. Based on the ability Rattled, which of those three things do you fear the most? Bugs, the dark, or ghosts, and why? Maybe you had a past event that caused you to be scared of those things. Maybe somebody once told you a story. Maybe you witnessed these things happen to somebody else. Or you just read some sort of story and started believing you were afraid of ghosts or the dark. For me, I used to be quite afraid of bugs. To this day, I still at least have a bit of a problem being around like hornets and bees and whatnot. That's pretty much it. Alright, Hyperspace Furry. And let's see, Hex, that's a neutral. Alright, the Gimmighoul is almost down. This one Hyperspace Fury will do the trick. And down goes the Tera Ghost Gimmighoul. And we don't need it. We've already got plenty of Tera Ghost ones. And there's our prizes. And a bottle cap. Very useful. Alrighty, and I'm gonna take on this Tera Fairy one next. Alright, we all know the fairy type weaknesses. And now we will have ourselves a group, and I'm gonna use my Hisuian Goodra. The greatest Goodra ever to live. The Tera Flying Goodra. He's very terrifying. Hey, get it? Get it? Okay. Guess what? What happened? You also want to know, I guess I got a guess what for you guys too. I'll be starting me a new job soon and just some basic old customer service, but it's better than the previous slave job that I just had that I literally basically just left. And that means I'll be at home more. That means a bit more time for these videos too. And likely a different schedule. If I may say that myself. Make it rain! Oh, that was a nice combo. Alright, Tera Fairy, shards, and big pearls. Nothing else. That's all we need. You really, really liked the waffles. It should have been pancakes, man. But at least, let me at least ask how crunchy and or soft they were. Because I bet they were both. Or, how can you have both crunchy and soft? I don't know. Alright, we'll take on these Tera Psychic Gimmighouls next. And whilst I'm at it, hopefully in today's video we get the goal of 95 new Twitch followers. Even though my real goal is 100 of them. You get to bet you threw up. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually quite funny, but not funny for you, of course. But I get your joke there. Now, where are those? I couldn't see this mischief. I am so scared. He's very intimidating. Level 10. How are you scared of a level 10 dog boy? You're a ginormous iceberg with fangs. How can you be afraid of him? You know, has anyone ever found a shiny combi and it was male? That happened to me one time back in Pokemon Black and White, which was back in like 2011. That was not a fun time when I found that, I'll just say. Not a fun time at all. Tried to trade it away. I did end up trading it away, I think for a Conkeldurr or something. I don't know. It was a bad, bad time when that happened. Alright, I could use my Hoop Unbound again if I want to. I don't want to use this Hisuian Quillfish. My only problem is I've yet to fully trade it, which I think I should do that in this video. Or maybe I'll use a T-Tar, like everybody says. Tyranitar is a cool Pokemon, we all know that. He's a good dude. Let me use this Tera Flying one that I have sitting over here. My first Pokemon games were Gold and Silver, specifically Gold. Pokemon Sun and Moon, I think, was like my 7th Pokemon game or something. Actually, nah, probably not. I pretty much played every main series Pokemon game before Sun and Moon came out at that time. Heck, I just recently finally played Pokemon Coliseum. My copy just came in the mail today, like I mentioned in my Xenoblade 3 video that I made earlier, at the time of this video. And I was quite enjoying it. I was doing some of the Battle Stadium stuff on my older sister's old file before I changed it with my new file. And hey, I was winning some competitive battles while others were kind of bullshit. Like the first match was a single battles on the hardest difficulty. I was using a Blaziken, a Bayonet, and a Vileplume. And so my opponent was using a Machamp. I forgot what, a Machamp, a Metagross. Alright, if you don't want me to cuss. A Machamp, a Metagross, and a Skarmory. Ah, geez, you put up that at the perfect time, but anyways. Alright, so I had my Bayonet pretty much stall out the Machamp because the Machamp was just spamming bulk ups, suggesting that I didn't have anything for the Bayonet. So I burned in just use Psychic on it, its given moveset. Now the Metagross comes in, I tried to burn up a Metagross outsped me, and hit me with a Shadow Ball since it had some good coverage moves. You can't call me a young man, I'm older than you, we already know that. Wouldn't it be the other way around? I should be calling you the young man, but anyways. Alright, so he kills my Bayonet. Now, and so I go back into the Blaziken using Blaze Kick. It burns, what was I saying? The Metagross gets burned because it survived that Blaze Kick, but then it gets a Psychic off, killing my Blaziken. Alright, so then I get in Vileplume, the burn kills the Metagross next turn, and guess what Pokemon comes in? I already told you it was Skarmory, and I had to reset the game because of that. Because, like, I couldn't do anything with a Vileplume, it just walls my moveset. And because of it being Steel-type, I couldn't use Toxic on it. It's funny how the game, almost like the game read my input or something. That's just weird. Also, I just realized my Tyranitar has buck teeth. Have you ever made fun of a kid who had buck teeth? Make fun of a Tyranitar, see what happens. You don't want to make fun of this man. You won't make it out alive if you do. He's been very rattled. But then I had this other match that was a double battle match, but this is the one I actually won. So my team was stacked. My team was the 3 Legendary Beasts, a Salamence. I think I had a Metagross on this. No, I had an Aggron on this team and a Donphan. So I chose Donphan, Entei, Raikou. and the Salamence. The Salamence is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. And my opponent had Porygon 2, Electrode, I think a Regice. Yeah, I said it, Regice, not Regice, or Regice, for those of you who want to say it that way. And, I forgot the last Pokemon they had. A Starmie. Well, I actually do have a few pets, mostly at my dad's house, though. My dad has 2 dogs and a cat, but I do want to get a dog over at my mother's house at some point. A Doge, that's what. Preferably one with hair, because I've always been allergic to dog fur, and knowing the difference between dog fur and hair, fur doesn't get you any allergies, because I used to have a golden retriever back when I was in elementary school. My dog allergies never activated during that. However, with my American Pit Bull, he has fur, so I tend to have a bit of trouble being around him sometimes. I at one point had tolerance to his fur, but after a while, that tolerance kind of went away. But anyways, coming back to my story about Pokemon Coliseum, I started out with Donphan and Salamence. My opponent starts off with actually not Electro, it starts off with Porygon 2 and Starmie. Now, remember this, Donphan's ability is Sturdy, which, remind you, back in Generation 3, Sturdy doesn't work how it does in Gen 4 or Gen 5 onward, where it protects you from getting one-hit KO'd. It only protected you from one-hit KO moves like Guillotine or Fissure. I forgot about that, and the Starmie used Waterfall on it. Because I was about to do Earthquake so it wouldn't hit my Salamence, and then use Aerialist on the Starmie to kill that in one turn, but I blooped there. I even got a little worried because the Porygon 2 had Trace. And so it took my Sturdy ability. But again, knowing my little story about how Sturdy works, you don't really need to worry about that part, and thankfully I didn't. But Salamence did some good damage to the Starmie, so Donphan dies. I go into Raikou. And Raikou is actually faster than the Starmie, so I was able to easily kill it with Thunderbolt. Alright, and then with Starmie out of the picture, Electrode comes in to take its place. Now, it's trying to spam Thunder on everything, but then I switch out Salamence, because it's neutral, to go into Entei, who could definitely take the hit a little bit better. Takes the hit just fine, and then I start using Double Protect to scout them out, because, and as much as I hate Protect, yeah, I'm a hypocrite for that. I used to Protect. Oh boy, what are you, a VGC player, Spare Bear? Yeah, what am I, a VGC player? But anyways. Alright, how did that go again? Alright, so I hit a Fire Blast to the Electrode. That did quite a big number of damage. And as for the Porygon 2, hit that with a Thunderbolt. Now, for the next turn, I protect the Entei and Thunderbolt to the Porygon 2 because the AI sees that it can't hit the Raikou with Thunder because it would just be a resisted hit. So then it tries to hit Entei with that since it would at least be a neutral hit. So that's why I went for Protect. I used Thunderbolt on the Porygon 2, but this Porygon 2 survived on 1 HP, in other words, what I like to call False Focus Band. Alright, what were we fighting again? Oh yeah, that Gimmighoul. Not for once, let's use this Annihilate. Because I feels like it. But, alright, so, and then I use Sunny Day on Entei the next turn. Thunderbolt again on the Porygon 2 to finally get rid of it. While Electrode gets off of Thunder. And I think it missed a few times, but it somewhere paralyzed my, Entei, I think? I don't remember. But then Regice finally comes in. I try to get off one more Protect, and I get rid of the Electrode, which actually, not died, but fainted to a resistant Thunderbolt. So now I try to use Leer from my Raikou onto that Regice, which I forgot Regice had Clear Body, so completely forgot that happened. And ended up blocking up my Leer, because I put on Leer the rental movesets. But make my Rage Fist stronger, whatever. And then Entei ends up going down to, I think, an Ice Beam, because the AI saw a kill on Entei, so that's why I went for Ice Beam on it, despite being a resisted hit. There. So I go in Salamence, get a Thunderbolt and Brick Break combo, the Salamence do Brick Break on it. It didn't kill it, but then Regice got an Ice Beam off on the Salamence, which I technically kind of threw away Salamence there had I just went for Thunderbolt the turn before, but then I went for the Thunderbolt in the final turn and I won. It's quite a fun match, actually. Definitely keeps you on your toesies. The power of competitive Pokemon play is awesome. And thanks everybody for coming to my talk next time. Why Annihilate was one of the greatest Pokemon in this generation, yeah. That's what we should talk about next. Alright, any more Gimme raids? Alright, go after this Tera Electric one next. Just gonna use the Tera Electric Thunderbolts. It's gonna be so strong. I kinda wish these events dropped to Gimmighouls coins. That would've been cool. Actually, no, I think I could do this one on my own. And I'm gonna use Great Tusky Boy. Alright, Headlong Rush. Blast him to next week. I'm gonna see what that Tera Ice event is over there. I'm not gonna do it, I'm just curious to see what it is. Tera Ice Zoroark. The Zoroarks in Hisui are Ice type, that's a lie. Though they do sit in snowy mountains. Alright, there was a Tera Poison one nearby, I'm pretty sure. Right up there. So let's go up here. Nope, just a bunch of boring old Stantlers and young Goozes and stuff. I honestly thought one of those things might have been shiny, but no. Sadly not. Can't be helped. And let us start the battle against this Tera Poison Gimmighouls. long brush right through that shield. It didn't break. Now that I do look deeper into that animation of Earthquake, it is quite lackluster. Just crumbling ground beneath them. The entire Earth used to shake in the old Boulder games, but nope, not anymore. It's a little disappointing, actually. What other animations in this game from previous games do you think look a little bit more lackluster than they used to? Let us know in the comments if you please. Alright, down goes another Gimmighouls. And what are our awards? A new ability capsule. Wonder if has anybody ever gotten ability patches off of this? That's another question I'd like to ask. Alright, let's do these Tera Raids over here. I like how this one's just on a secluded island that's all the way up here. Well, maybe not that secluded, but it is surrounded by a few bodies of water, not fully surrounded by all sides, however, so... Yeah, I wouldn't count as an island, more counts as a peninsula of some sort. Alright, while I wait for other, people to get on in here. If there's anybody in the comments that would like to do these raids with me, do let me know. And this guy's name Fuentes. You know, I've known quite a number of people with that last name back in my days. Sound like an old guy over here, but not that much of an old man. Just a little comment that I wanted to make. And we will keep it moving whenever Mr. Fuentes gets going. Alright, let us begin. And flash cannon, fire! That didn't do as much as I'd like it to. Then again, that shield is quite durable. And that shadow ball will do nothing. Though he did lower my special defense, and that's not good. But I healed the HP back. Alright, that shield breaks. Right here! Oof. Get that thing out of here. We don't need it. That garbage out of here. And, you know, just for fun, I'm gonna terrestrialize stuff from flying. And down goes that Gimme. We don't need more of those guys. He stinks. Screw him. Get out of here. Alright, there's another Tera Fairy one around here. There it is. We're gonna go west. This is probably not west, but who cares? It's more like north. No, that's definitely not north. Never mind. So maybe it is. Wait a minute. If I were to twist the camera right over here. Yeah, that's definitely not west. That's east. That is east. We're going east. I mean, if I didn't already ask a question of direction, of the 4 compass directions, which one is your favorite? Just because, I don't know, east is mine, just because of how it sounds. East. Okay, I'm done. Alright, we're right over here. Let us get some more people in here so they get some sweet rewards. I mean, it's our quiz. The yawning. As you can tell, I'm a tired bear. A bear needs his hibernation from time to time, which I shall get after this video, if you know what I mean. Alright, Bar Barrage. I still have yet to get liquidation on this guy. And he's poisoned. Bar Barrage! That first one did so much damage, this one will do a ton. And those are my rewards. That looks tasty. Vorpax. That's a funny name, but at the same time, yeah, cool name. Oh wait, Voparax, not Vorax, nor Vorpax. That did so much damage to him. He won't be lasting much longer after this. I didn't want to do that. That's my mistake. Just gonna keep on moving, going towards that Tera Raid that's up here near Lag Tree Thicket, as a certain YouTuber will call it. Solar beam! And across the vast lands of Paldea, the PS1 looking Paldea, we will arrive in the Tree of the Thickets. That tag and lag all together. Yeah, Lag Tree Thicket, here we are. And there's a Simpidimp right there. Don't be like Simpidimp, man. Use him as an example to never be like him. Don't be a Simpidimp, everybody. You Simpidimps. The Simpidimps, not gonna lie, that sounds like some sort of a band. And down goes the Gimmighouls. That was easy. Alright, looks like I did all the Gimmighouls raids that I have. So why don't we just start doing other people's raids? And if push comes to shove, maybe I'll just start doing normal raids for a little bit to fill in the empty space. Yeah, I feel like using Mind Mirage, why not? Alrighty. And now that dragon type Gimmighouls out of the picture. If anybody else has other Gimmighouls raids, let us do some more of them. If you got a code that we can do, that is. What am I doing? I already did all of my raids. Alright, it's gotta be another one right over here. As soon as it loads. There it is. A Tera Fire one, actually. I almost want to use a Tera Fire Gimmighoul / Golden Go. And it's available. Oh, let's see. You know what? I feel like using my Cleaver. I'm gonna use him. That sharpness, life orb, stone axe is going to do some damage. Almost makes me wish there would be a move called Golden Axe later on. No, not like the Sega game. Like an actual move, maybe make it Steel type. Golden Axe, I don't know, maybe sharpens your attack sharply every time you use it? Or sharply raises your attack every time you use it. Or who knows if anybody can think of a better effect for that move, please let me know. But it definitely would be a Steel type attack with relatively low accuracy but good power. Since gold tends to be a very dense material and a little squishy at the same time too, so it could explain its high power. Or especially if you've ever used gold in Minecraft. Sure, it doesn't last very long, but it definitely does some damage and has a fish sea to it. That could be another slight inspiration of it. Alright, Tera Fire Gimmighouls, I think I'll catch this one afterward. Hopefully I don't completely forget about it this time. And Stone Axe. It missed, okay. Boy, I like it when I miss. And one thing about Cleavor's typing, along with Hustle, Armaldo, and Shuckle, has some of the least resistances of any type combo out there. Only being resistant to normal and poison, which honestly of all the... Are you kidding me? Honestly, of all the types, those are probably the worst types to ever resist. Just because, do you really, like, unless you're trying to take an explosion or Hyper Beam when Ghost type exists, do you really need to resist those? They're just better types that can handle those cycles. And down it goes. That was easy. This Tera Ice Gimmighouls might actually be shiny. Well, assuming we get it, that is. Because some of the lower star ones, as I've learned from Sword and Shield, tend to be shiny a bit more often when they're hacked, I guess. You hacked into the game, that is. And it seems to happen all the time. Heck, in one of my more recent videos, got a shiny Snowrun from that, if you didn't already know. That was one also Tera Psychic, I believe. Alright, well, this thing's taking a while to load. The Tera Ice Gimmighoul just... You know, it doesn't normally... It doesn't matter. Well, I'll try this Tera Ground one. I wonder what a water fairy type Golduck would look like. Some sort of regional variant or evolution for it. I know everybody wants it to be water psychic for obvious reasons. But water fairy, I'm just thinking, might be a pretty cool type combo for a Golduck of all things. It would be just as good as like a... It likely just be an even, I guess, a faster Primarina, if you will. That's probably what it would end up being. Let's be honest. Just a faster Primarina. Since none of the water fairy types are particularly fast, they're more so either hit hard, either on the physical or special side, depending on stats and ability. Oh man, there's no Gimmighoul raids. Are you serious? Oh, let's see, what's our random one? Yeah, I want to do random. Alright, that's no Gimmighoul, so screw that. I guess I'll just ride around until one shows up. Unless everybody else has any codes in the comments they want me to join. Honestly, I'm tempted to restart the day so more of them spawn. Huh. Maybe I should try that man a bit. Maybe to keep this going, I should just hunt for Gimmighouls. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is a well-known thing in competitive, but speaking of Komala over here, as the one we just saw right there, I've never heard of the strategy up until recently, but the Sleep Talk Last Resort strategy with Choice Band I hear is super busted. I almost wanted to give that a try one of these days. The only thing is, especially pairing it with Tera Normal, that's kind of, let's just say, predictable and is very easily wallable by a ghost type. But then again, everybody likes to spam a mouse hold, right? And that's essentially the same thing just with Population Ball and without Choice Band. Population Ball. Population Bomb without Choice Band. That's a strategy I really should give a try at some point. Has that existed since Generation 7? Well, obviously without terrestrialization involved. But I wonder how long that's existed for. I'm feeling it did exist for that long. Let's decide. 2 for restores. There's a cringy reference I can make here, but maybe not. Alright, Tera Bug. Let's try this one. Yeah, Tera Dragon and Abomasnow? Well, aside from resisting the fire types that has problems with, I really don't see much of a use for it, especially since Tera Water does that job a little bit better. And let's see, you know what? I'm using my top Flosion. Hey, fire types unite, dude. Oh, I am ghost type, so I'm going to get hit by, like, Astonish and Shadow Balls and whatnot. Now, Gimmighoul doesn't have a very high attack stat anyways, or special attack, depending on which stat we're talking here. And here's the Tera Bug one, which learns no bug type moves. And aside from resisting ground type moves, which Tera Flying does better, I don't see the use of this. And right away he sets up the shield. Because the dude took way too much damage from that fire gates. Alright, down goes that shield. Magma Storm. Which is just a better fire spin. Which does look pretty nice. That looked okay. Nah, screw it. Let's break the rules a little and do this 1-star Sunkern. Likely a shiny one. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's shiny to me. Big sad. Well, I think that shall be it for today's video. It was some nice fun Gimmighouls raids and a few other things too. If y'all enjoyed this edition of my Pokemon Mobile Fun Stuffs videos and you want to see more and you want to tune in for the next one, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow, depending which platform you're on. Hit one of the videos you see on screen right now and that bell button for more. May I give a special thank you to Cloud for joining me once again in one of these wonderful videos. And once again, this video is sponsored by W. Thanks to those wonderful people for sponsoring me. And click the link in the description below using the code provided, Spare the Bear Game in all caps, to get 10% off of your energy drink W order. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and see you in the next video. Have a nice day.